Hi everyone, welcome to Therapy with Dr. IJ. This one is another bang out. Today I have by my immediate left a mentally liberated man, an Odogu, the vice principal of the best Christian secondary school, and a mental compendium, Mr. Wesley Ejuobi, and Odogu to the core.
Thank you, everyone, and welcome to this very, very exciting program.
Thank you for honoring my invitation,
Now, it's a
Mr.
pleasure.
Wesley.
The honor is mine.
He is husband material, 1 million yards. So all you girls are looking for husbands, better come correct so because you have the doctor of happiness to contend with when the time comes. And then we have, hey, the first lady to give me granite soup. You know I'm a foodie, a very serious foodie. In fact, you need a Miss Gloria in your life, a dependable ally,
Yeah.
very outspoken, supportive, kind, reliable. The head of the Department of Home Economics. If she cooks for you, dash her 50 million naira. And she go, please greet my audience.
Good morning, everyone. Happy to be here. I know this program is going to be exciting because three of us are strong people. So be prepared.
In for a good time. Welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome.
thank you very much. Okay, our topic is that thing that is making Emeka not to come back from Malay. That's the topic we are going to treat today. So it's called Gamophobia, fear of marriage and commitment. When you talk about fear, that means there is anxiety. The fear is getting in the way of achieving something great in life. So, Mr. Wesley, let me start with you. You're a
I'm
man.
the man.
Me, I'm the doctor of happiness. So I'll be balancing the equation.
Yes.
Okay, so when you talk from the men's perspective, Miss Glow will talk from the female perspective. Then, as a nice person, I'll be balancing it.
Yes.
So, Mr. Wesley, why do men fear marriage? Because statistics shows that men have gamophobia more than women. I think women have the twin phobia, pistantrophobia.
Mm.
That's fear of being hurt
Wow.
by someone you love.
Wow.
Yeah, then there is another phobia called xenophobia. That one is fear of falling in love. But gamophobia, the one we are treating now, is mostly men that suffer. So why do men fear the M word?
All right. Doctor of Happiness, thank you for having me on the program. I'm very, very grateful. I think it is true. The statistics tell it all. It appears that more men are afraid of committing in long-term relationships compared to women. The reasons are not far-fetched. There are a multiplicity of reasons, but I think in this climate where we are, there are a number of factors. Number one, most of these men come from a very challenging background. And when I say challenging background, let me flesh it out a bit. For instance, if you are from a family, usually a family of say 10, 11, 12 children, where for most part of your life it was hard scrabble poverty. As soon as you emerge from such a family, the last thing you want to just jump into is commitment. You remember the very agonizing nights watching your mother complain about barely you live from hand to mouth. So you are thinking, why rush another person's daughter into this? Maybe if I can get just more money, just another house, just a car, maybe I can make it comfortable enough to bring in a woman. So it's not out of the fact that we do not want to be committed or we do not want to love, but to give one reason first, it's because of background. I just gave an
Okay.
instance of the ascribable poverty. It could be also uh, maybe trauma
Yeah.
from getting to see your mother beaten
Yeah.
all the time,
Unresolved
domestic
trauma.
violence.
Yeah.
So
Domestic
thank you. So
violence.
I don't take up all the time.
Okay.
Thank you very much. In fact, the main reason is unresolved trauma. But before we go into that, I want to hear Miss Gloria's perspective.
Okay. Thank you, Auntie Joma.
Okay.
In my own perspective, sometimes it's biological in the sense that a mother had a child as a single mother. And when it comes to taking care of that child, the man that is involved will avoid to take care of that child or see the child. And you will see the mother will always complain, talk to the child, if it's especially if it's a male child or it may be a female child. I use myself as an example. I was born in that kind of background where both parents refuse to tell the child what makes them to separate. And I grew up to hear what happened between two of them from aunties, uncles, relatives. Even up to today, if you ask my mother, she will talk another thing. You ask my father, he will go the other way. So it can cause fear of commitment.
Yeah.
And if a child in that situation, in that kind of background grows up, there will not be trust. She will have that challenge. This man, mm-mm. The guy may be genuine, but because you're growing up, you already see some things, stories, histories. You say no. You just you will not you won't be free with guys if you are the female one, and if you are the man will not be free. You won't trust anybody. You feel when someone is even talking to you about love or relationship, you I beg, it's not serious. So that is one of the factors that can cause gamophobia. Also, parental issues,
Yeah.
divorce.
Divorce.
Divorce can cause it. When both parents are not in good terms, those children, I'm telling you, they won't come out well.
And they won't
Leave,
like marriage.
leave all those things that they say. You know, in Africa, everything is God, 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 God. No, I believe in God 100%. I'm a Christian. I was born in a Christian home. But there are some matters that we have to tackle face to face,
Yeah.
directly. Not God will care, God will take care of the children. No. When you want to embark on in such decision, consider the children. Because some of them, they grow up violent, they grow up angry, they grow up become something that you will be thinking is witch. Everything is not witchcraft. Sometimes it's our parents' behavior. It can make a woman, if you notice now, ladies don't stay in marriage. They don't want to take shit. And also, we have narcissistic men.
Narcissistic men.
Narcissistic men that we don't even, they don't care. They
Yeah.
pretend a lot. It can also be a woman
They don't
part.
want to pay bill.
They want to pay bills. They want the women to pay bills. I don't want to pay bills because my
Yeah.
mother is
So
not paying bills. Thank you.
I totally agree. I don't want to pay bills. I want to be the baby girl.
Doctor, may I come in?
Please come in.
All right. My co-panelists has spoken very well. It is true. Those issues she has raised, but I was very happy that at the end she tried to balance it. When she said there are narcissistic men, I wanted to say okay. When she's done talking, I was going to say we also have narcissistic women. In fact, there's something we call toxic femininity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There is
yeah,
true.
toxic femininity,
yeah.
and we feel that a lot of women, as the current set of women who are championing baby girl treatments. It's also a problem.
And they have nothing to bring to the table.
Yes.
You as a lady, yes, I'm a woman, I'm a lady.
Yeah, true.
You as a lady, what do you have to offer?
Yes,
you must
what I'm
bring
bringing
something
to the
valuable to
table.
the table.
So it's safe
Yes,
to say,
I don't want to pay bills, but I can support my husband.
oh,
Because Bible made me to understand that. But you as a lady, 100% you depend on the woman, baby,
on a man.
on a man, baby. You are on a long thing.
A very long rope. Oh. Let me even talk something. Oh. Do you know that marriage? I don't think anybody should have gamophobia, but I think it's societal perception. It is not wrong to be single. It is also not wrong to be married. I think marriage should just be, somebody that comes to partner with you to achieve your life goals. So it means you're okay independently. Like my friends here, we are comfortable. Do you understand? And we are enjoying our lives currently. So when you're coming, you're just coming
As a
with
helpmate.
something. You're coming to complete us. But we are okay as we are. Okay, that is so marriage is very good, is an achievement. But singlehood is equally an achievement. So marriage should be a union between two people that have their acts together. People that have their acts together, not one person like that has nothing to offer. You're not all this argument of bringing something to the table. The reason it's even an argument is because people want to reap where they did not sow.
Yeah.
So as a man, if you're looking for a woman that is bringing something to the table, what are you offering that woman? Okay. And as a baby girl who wants the baby girl treatment, soft life.
You have to bring something to the table.
What are you bringing to the table? Like the person that is looking for this, my very special brother. You must bring something to the table.
It's
even not
a lot of things. So.
If you're not bringing something to the table, I beg, leave him or we're enjoying him like this.
No, we are not really enjoying him. I'm Auntie IJ. I disagree with you. You may be enjoying him like this, but me, I want him to be married.
To a good woman. A good woman.
Not 100% because nobody is 100%.
Yeah.
But at least 60.
Yes.
You have to bring good quality things. 60.
Not that you marry him and now make
him
depreciate.
I'm doing advert, please.
We don't want to.
In case you love him. He likes food, so you must know how to cook.
And better come correct.
You must know how to cook.
Come correct.
If you don't know how to cook and you fall in love, you can come. I will
don't come. Yes, sir. If you don't know how to cook, don't come. Period. If you don't come and tell us you employ.
I also think that I don't know. Maybe you can tell us. You're the expert. Genetics. I've been told that
genetics
who are just inclined to not.
Yeah, there are people that are inclined naturally. I think that's what Paul said in the Bible when he said
everybody was like him. He would have stayed without marriage.
Yes.
Some people fulfill their purposes better as singles.
Okay.
For me, I think I didn't marry well. At the time I married, I didn't calculate it well. That was a distraction. So for some people, marriage could be a distraction. And if I had stayed married, I probably wouldn't have got to know maybe my life here, but I wouldn't have gotten a PhD married. Sincerely speaking. So it depends. Do you understand? So to be single is not wrong. Marriage is also not wrong. What is right is fulfilling destiny. So if marriage is going to help you fulfill destiny, get married. And if being single will help you fulfill destiny, by all means, be single.
Yes, you can be single and happy.
Yeah, very happy.
Single and get whatever you want to have in life. I have an auntie that when she was single, she was simply rich. But immediately she married, she's a pauper now. Yeah.
So many women.
Maybe her destiny wasn't for that man. Or she didn't plan well. Or will I say maybe it's not what God wants in her life. So singlehood does not mean you should be sad. You should say yes, marriage should be a blessing.
If the marriage is not a blessing, then
marriage should be a blessing. But as a single, you should also be happy.
Let me even ask, Auntie. This Raymond Nduga, that Kenyan lawyer
Yeah.
that
Always busy.
embarrasses the wife in public,
Yes.
and then comes
I know about
publicly
it.
to tell people
That the wife
that
can't do
she
without
likes
him.
he gives her good sex and he has money.
That's nice. That's
So
Auntie Joma, let me go there. Auntie Joma, one, I won't use that language.
Is it low self-esteem?
Yeah,
Why would
it's low
she has
the woman
self-esteem,
to give somebody doing
and
that?
she's lazy. As I am now,
mentally
I'm a
lazy.
working class woman. I have handwork. I'm educated. I can do anything
Full
to make
package,
money.
full package.
And I marry tomorrow because my husband is Dangote. I will not have a say.
So, okay.
Every day he will be beating me, pump and play, and come to social media to tell the world that I can't live without him.
That's unacceptable.
That is not acceptable. As a woman, you should know your rights. Know your place in the marriage. Know what you want.
Correct.
Don't use because of love and you kill yourself.
Yes, so
I have a friend that when she married, the man, law number one was, I don't want to see your family in my house.
No.
it happened to me now. If I talk to my sister
Until
on phone,
today,
trouble.
I talked to her, but I don't want to see your family. I don't want to see your friends. And she was my best friend growing up. She's the only girl among 9 boys. And when she was going into this marriage, I told her, I said, girl, one, you are uneducated. This guy is just secondary school owner. He's going to worry 2 of you. Because even in the relationship, when you are speaking grammar, he's always intimidated. I said, so it will not work. Leave this love. But now, the mother cannot come for Mugo. The father cannot visit. The brothers cannot even near there. She now cannot visit the brothers in Warri. She cannot. So she's there until the guy used cutlass one day. And I was called that she send money for transfer. I told, sharp. I said, you better live there so that you'll be alive. That fear of not living, they will laugh at me.
It's
They will
trauma
say,
bond. It's called
and
trauma
please,
bond.
Nigerian mothers should stop this.
But
They should stop this.
I'm
Our
not going to
parents in
teach my
Nigeria,
children that they must marry.
our parents in Nigeria
won't
should
do that.
stop body shaming their children. Once
I'll
you go,
teach them
don't
to
come
live their
back.
best
Oh.
lives.
Even in death, your daughter will be telling you, mommy, I'm dying. You will say it's a lie. You are the bad one. It's the other one, or the son. It's vice versa. The woman can be beating the woman. I've seen a woman that beats the husband.
Yeah, it's vice versa.
Some women are terrible too.
I'm very toxic.
Yeah. They will use juju to hold the man.
Some women are very
The
toxic.
man cannot even talk to the sisters. I knew a man in this Nigeria that when he wants to give the family money, he drop it in visitors' toilets.
There are even some.
And he will chat them that please don't use tie as you are in the parlor. Use tie and go to visitor toilet. You will see the money there. Yes, it's a real life story. It's my family friend. You dare not.
You marry some women and you won't talk to your family
I know another one again.
You will squander your money.
If he wants to give you anything, you go to the office. Don't come to his house. In fact, the day we went
because madam will not allow you.
The day we were going to the house, I told one of my brother, I said, let's go to supermarket, shop whatever we want, buy biscuits and snacks. That when we reach there, we will not see pure water. And my brother was like, see ya, you've come. Oh. And when we reach there, we stayed there 2 good hours.
You will not see pure water.
A glass of water.
Not even a glass of water. And that kind of man, I was told that, assuming he's my uncle, I'm begging him money. He will say I should come to the office. That's what I tell to people. So it should be balanced. A man should be careful, a woman should be careful.
Yeah.
It's about she spoke very well and tried to balance it. I like the fact that she tried to balance it. I wanted to say why she was mid sentence then. I wanted to say that for me, having relationships with women, I know that one of the reasons we don't like as men, when it gets to the point where we say we don't want to see your friends or sister, usually friends or relatives. There's a common saying, so sometimes amongst men, we say why the woman is the manager of the relationship, the friends and relatives are the shareholders.
Okay,
Yes.
you're afraid of the influence.
Yes, we've had situations, doctor. We have had situations where a good woman, you met her, you know that this is a good woman. But every time she goes to see this set of friends or this family member, as soon as she comes back, even from her visage,
Body language.
you can tell the body language changes.
Yeah.
So sometimes some men are compelled to say, I don't want to see you going to this place. They are forced to do that. I don't advise that.
But
I
it's
do not
not
support it.
healthy.
Yeah,
It's not
I do
healthy.
not support it.
Uncle
But
Wesley.
it
I
can
think the
be
balance is
Uncle
okay.
Wesley, who do you blame?
Your wife.
It's the lady, not the friends, not the family. As I am now, when I'm married, my mother is not going to tell me about my husband. It's me that is living in that house. It's me that is into
women have to be that
relationship
wise.
So
with that
yeah,
man.
and the balance.
So
too, the
it's me
balance.
that know what that man does more than my mother that is
Yeah.
in another state.
Yeah.
So it's what you say that your friends will suggest whatever.
Yeah.
And you should know as a woman or man that those your friends are not happy that you are there.
And marriage
I
is
know
between
that.
two people.
Yeah, there's no third
But
party.
the two people must have their acts together.
Yes.
Two people that have their
Their
acts
acts
together.
together.
Not
Yes, and you should be reasonable. As a woman, why should your friend tell you that your husband is this or that? You are into it. You are the one with that man. So you should know how to control that man. You should know the things, the way you will be able. If the man likes shouting, if he did not shout, he will not calm down. Look for the formula. There's an adage in my place.
okay.
You
In my field,
you
it's
don't
called
know the
coping
name.
mechanism.
Coping mechanism. That's what she's discussing now.
There's an
Okay.
adage in my place. You don't know the name of your husband and call him this man. If his name is Job, you call him Job. It's an adage. So if you know the character of somebody you are going out with, you should know how to deal with it. And if you cannot cope, leave.
Yes, it's
For
not
your
by
mental
force to
health.
stay married.
For your mental health.
And live
where's
before
the place-
children.
Where's the place of patience? I think
No,
Reference 114 talks
when
about long
calm
suffering.
down, man, calm down. We said, like me, I'm not going to teach my children that they must get married. Never. I'm not going to bring my son or daughter into this world and start teaching them. And for you to fulfill your destiny, you must marry. No, marriage should come as an
But
addition.
is that not toxic
I will
already?
teach them to live their best lives. It's not toxic. You must
Already
marry.
they know that they should marry. That in an assessing stage, they will settle down.
But it's not
So would
compulsory.
that
It
not be
mustn't happen.
encouraging your daughter, for instance, to trivialize? Because I think marriage.
No, I'm not saying she's trivializing it. I'm
sacred.
saying that if it doesn't come, like if she doesn't get an odogu, a good man, a man
Like
that knows his onion,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
My colleague is an odogu, yeah,
Fire,
it's
my-
all right, 1,000,000%. So if she doesn't get a good man, no, now she should just be there for me.
What about doctor?
But
What about the
if someone
situation?
have this fear of commitment, what are the solutions?
Okay.
Okay, it's re-education.
But just before you begin
Also-
the solution, I want to say, what about the situation where a man or a woman was in a previous relationship and had a very tragic heartbreak?
A heartbreak causes that is
Gamophobia. It's number one. Sir.
is
That was
around
trauma? Yeah.
is around
Very
heartbreak,
tragic.
unresolved trauma. It's not just a
So
man.
we're afraid of
In
starting
fact,
another
on
one.
Sunday, on Saturday, I went for a wedding. Let me give you pages. I went for this wedding, and then the pastor was talking, and then he got to a point. He said, "Since I got married, close to 10 years now, I and my wife we've never quarreled."
That's
Okay.
not
No,
possible.
I don't think
No, I said it's not possible. So I was telling the
The
person,
pastor is lying. There must be arguments.
calm down now, let me finish.
The same mother, the same
Yeah.
father, there's quarrel.
Yes.
Talk less of
Wait, now let
maybe
me
Abia
finish.
State and Delta State.
Calm down and let me finish. So I was telling my colleague that was sitting with me that she should not worry. That what this man means is that they've never gotten physical. So we kept
Yeah.
quiet. Then the preacher now came in, a redeemed pastor. He said, "Pastor, I quoted to you that you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're very wrong. In every marriage, there
human
must
beings, there
be
must be
disagreement."
Inside room, there's
Even if
Now the pastor
disagreement.
now
It's it.
rephrased and said, so that will bring me to the question I have for Mr. Wesley.
Okay.
Pastor rephrased and said, "I and my wife we disagree, but we don't quarrel. And I say, what's the difference between quarrel and
And
disagreement?
disagree.
This pastor, you have come again. Then he explained, he said, my wife accepts my leadership. So I make a decision and she has
He's
to
the God of the
abide
house.
by my decisions. But
That
before
is
I make my decisions, she must have given her suggestions.
okay.
So I want to ask,
Mm.
how do you see that? Is it that the man has the sovereign authority in marriage? But for me, that's my first reason for gamophobia. Does the man have the sovereign authority to make all the decisions like he's a Baba Lulu of the marriage?
Yes, he is.
I think the person who instituted marriage is God, and he has a paradigm, he has a template, a blueprint for marriage.
Mhm.
And if we go by the natural order of things, we see this even in the lower animals. The man is the head of the family, but the woman, I've heard people say the woman is the neck.
It's the neck.
I like the other part that says the woman is both the neck
Neck.
and the spine.
Oh yeah.
If you have a head and there's no spine,
It will
your
not.
head will
No,
drop.
no,
You will
no,
just
no,
be
no.
drooping.
You
will
won't
not
be
do anything.
alive now.
And it is true. Even in relationships other than marriage, the truth is that the woman is usually the spine. So why a man is expected to be a leader, I think we as men are designed by nature, by God, because I'm a core believer in God. Because God made man to be naturally a leader. However, his leadership is not tyrannical and autocratic. God put wisdom in a woman and called her a helpmate. So for a man to make a proper decision and then lead the people in abiding by that decision, he should consult with the wife. And that's where women need to be wise and not just be chop and quench party. You should come with, when we say, what are you bringing to the table? You see your husband in a mental agony, turmoil. You should be somebody who says, have you looked at it from this angle? Have you looked at, sometimes a woman can talk to you. At that moment, you will not acquiesce. You don't just tell her, I've heard you, I'll do what you said. You pretend to not, to just be lost in thought. Well, actually, we've seen the wisdom in what the woman has said. And true to type, by the following morning, you'll be surprised the man is doing what she said was the wisdom. And then later on, everybody's happy about it. So why a man should be a leader, it is not good that we have two captains. It's wrong. Anywhere that you have found two captains, you see that a disaster is in the waiting. However, a woman has enough wisdom, enough emotional support, enough multitasking. It's a common fact that women are the multitaskers. A man is single-minded, a woman multitasks. A woman can be cooking and be on a call to the office, and the man, I'm using myself as an example. If I face one thing, I'm doing that one thing. If you push me to another thing, I will just leave everything. But women are they are much better when it comes to multitasking. That's an impact. So I think no, women have so much wisdom in them, and they are nurturers and they are caregivers, and so I think we should complement each other.
So sisters, you've heard it now. If you're deciding to get married, make a good choice. Stop eating shawarma and ice cream and burger.
Because if we spend all our money
Make
buying
a
ice cream,
decision.
we will
Look
beat
for
you.
a
We'll
good
start
man. Look for a
And
good
they may
man.
be giving you that shawarma and pizza at that time.
Yes, later
But
on.
don't expect it when you enter the
We don't do
house.
the shawarma.
It will not be that. They are using that to drag you. Men, they are trickish in nature.
But
They have sweet
that's not
mouth.
to say that we don't
They have
genuinely love.
sweet mouth.
We
I'm not talking
genuinely
about
love
that.
you.
I'm not talking about the love aspect. There's some ladies, you want that shawarma till you old, till you die.
Then you're not being realistic.
It's not bed of all roses, there's tongue.
Yeah.
Little tongue is there
There's
once in a
tongue,
while.
there'll be disagreement,
So you have
there'll be
to.
quarrel.
There's quarrel.
Because we come
You
from
have
different
to
social
also have patience, but
economic
not to die.
background. So we
So the balance. If it's not, you can be patient, but when you should be able to know when it is no longer healthy.
Because of your mental
Like
health.
lawyer, this barrister
In
that
Kenya.
just got arrested
Okay.
what happened?
in Uyo.
Ifemi that raped
No, it's not even the
It's not that big
rapist.
though,
The
right?
one that beat the wife
I saw
because of
the
key.
bloody mouth.
That's wrong now. So such cases are not okay. And let me shock you, as a counselor, I already know that that woman is regretting somewhere because she's trauma bonded. Wherever she is, she'll be asking herself, "Oh, why did I even make them arrest my husband?"
That is women nature.
So if she doesn't
I
undergo
love that part. Yeah.
cognitive
When
behavior
women feel sorry
therapy,
for us. Yeah.
if she doesn't undergo it, she will still continue regretting. So the tendency that if the law doesn't take its course and she doesn't separate from that and totally from that man, such that she will know that there
The
is
family
no
will be blaming her right now. That you disgraced your husband.
Yes.
You arrested your
everybody.
Nobody is going to support her.
90% of
Africa.
the time when there's this doctor too, that Dr. Femi Olale, that raped the wife's niece. Let me shock you. Do you know that he was gaslighting that woman? You know, the wife took up the case. Even the mother, everybody in the family was gaslighting the woman. Why do you want the man arrested? But what of the young lady that was disvirgined by the man?
And that lady will not come out from that trauma.
The wife,
that
right?
girl.
Even the young girl.
The young girl.
So unresolved trauma. Okay, imagine.
You
Are you
can't rape
expecting
my
that young
niece.
girl? Are
You can't
expecting
rape
that?
my niece or my younger sister and expect me to keep quiet. You are going to jail.
No,
For
are
real.
you expecting the girl? But that girl will not want. She will have
Because you're a
gamophobia, the
pedophile.
tendency. If she
As
has
old
that
as he
unresolved
is
trauma,
taking is raping a little girl.
it's
a pedophile,
defilement.
and
It's
he's sick.
defilement.
And he's sick.
It's a pedophile.
Because there are other
And what he
ladies you can
committed
get
is
outside.
defilement.
Yeah.
At his beck and call, he was a comfortable doctor as at the time he had freedom.
Doctor,
But that girl will never have. That girl will have gamophobia.
daughter, sorry. You know why they behave that way? You can be rich and be naughty.
Yeah, a nut case.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you may have
Because
mental case in Nigeria is only craze. It's not craze. We have different cases of mental health. When a man does not have control or a woman does not have control, she or he is mentally sick. He's unwell. Because I remember when I was 14 years, and my grandmom took me to my uncle's house because they have a funeral. In the night, I was sleeping with my uncle and the daughter that is my age mate, and he came from his room, and there's this thing I know from childhood. When I'm in someone's house, I try to check where your socket is in that room in case of your lights. So that in case of anything, I will rush, even though it's in dark, and turn on the light. So it's this old mother's bed that they decorate with curtain. So suddenly I noticed that someone came in and moved the daughter. The daughter is the deep sleeper. I'm not a deep sleeper. Move the daughter to the wall and move me near. And he started using his manhood to scratch my back. And what I did was in that dark, I aimed where the switch is.
Shouted again.
And when I switch on the light, I'm a left-handed person and I have energy growing up. And I use all my power and I hit that place.
Jesus.
See, the man died. If you see me coming to the village, he used to run. And when I reached home, I was telling my dad's younger sister. And she knelt down and said, please don't tell your father. Because your dad will go and buy cutlass and kill that man. And true, I know my father. You dare not touch any of her child.
But thank God.
And I told the man, I said, you are a useless man. He was 60 years at that time. I was 14 years old.
So that's defilement.
So with that, I don't stay with guys in the same house. I will not start having fears. There are a lot of things that can make
unresolved
trauma. Like I have a story of a lady dating a guy. Just because the lady is this friendly type, she's sharp. Anytime she's coming to visit the guy, the mother will come from village to visit. The boy is a mommy's boy. So he will tell the mom that Kechi is coming. From there, the way she behave, the guy will take her out. The guy's mom will be jealous. Before you know it, he told the guy not to marry. Bring a girl, the girl get pregnant for the boy. They threaten the other girl. When the girl even called the mama and said, Mama, what did I do to you? I've not done you anything. Is it every relationship that ends in marriage? Please don't talk to my son again. My son is already married.
Go through that kind
Do you know, after 14 years, the guy is coming back to seek for that lady hand in marriage because the other one has failed. No lady will take that.
That means I'm a second option.
Yes.
Afterthought. Yeah.
Afterthought.
So no lady is going to take that, and it's follow why some
Down.
people commitment is hard for them.
Okay, let me even go to solution now.
Alright.
I think the first solution will start from the family
Yeah.
because it's cognitive behavioral therapy.
Yeah.
So if in cognitive behavior therapy, what CBT,
yeah.
what the counselor or therapist does is to educate the person. You know, you get to the root of the person's trauma and find reasons to resolve it by the education and reasoning and changing of mindset. So now let's start from the family. Fathers, mothers, if you want to help your children not to have gamophobia, then you have to teach them love.
Yeah.
Fathers, love your daughters so that they will know what it means to be loved healthily. So that they can make healthy choices. Love your daughters. And then this using marriage as a death sentence in Africa, you know, if you're not married, then your life is not complete. If you're single, and that means something is wrong with you. Some pastors, when they see a matured person, you know, some of these pastors that see fake prophecies, they will start prophesying. No! Everybody must not get married. Even the Bible recognizes that. So let society understand. The stereotype should stop. Let society understand that everybody must not be married. As long as somebody is impactful. Marriage is good. Partnership, healthy partnership is good. For me, it is good to be under the leadership of a good visionary man.
Yeah.
You know, like a compendium like Mr. Wesley now.
Oh, I'm Superman.
Do you know he's a superman? So you know, a good man, you can be under the leadership of a good man. That means you won't even be afraid of trusting your finances.
Yes.
You won't be afraid of confiding in the man. You know, some of these men like Popogri, Tonto DK's ex-husband, that will now come and weaponize information given to you by your wife. You know, you share it into tell the whole world what
Those are
your wife told you. Maybe husband. Those are some of the reasons. So it starts from the family. Have family values. So I think gamophobia recycles.
Yes.
If you don't get it right, your children have tendency. It's a dysfunctionality, and it belongs to a group of phobias called specific phobia. That means if something is a specific phobia, it means that you can't have an exact statistics of people that have it. Do you understand? You know, some things you can say so and so percentage of people have this. You can't tell. Some people are even in marriage, but they have the gamophobia.
Yes.
Some people are married and they are co-tenants. They're even wondering what they are doing.
They are co-tenants.
And they're even wondering
they don't talk to each other.
Yeah, they
just because of the children. The woman is in the other room. I know two parents like that. In fact, the man even went to have a baby. The woman went to have a baby. They already have two before the issue started.
Living in the same house.
They are living in the same house.
Some even come to the agreement of, you know, just do whatever you're doing outside. Make sure your partner doesn't come in. So it's a relationship of understanding. So what we are saying is, if you must be married, don't deceive yourself. No in betweens. If you must be married, let it be healthy. Then if you're single, let it be healthy, but there's no in between. No.
And also, you learn to manage your life. You will not get 100% of what you want.
Yeah, true.
And remember that you come from a different background.
Yeah,
the man comes from a different background. I know a girl that wants everything.
No,
she wants all designers. She wants. Meanwhile, your dad doesn't have bicycle, but you want this man to buy you limousine. Please, ladies, you should think about it. Think about it. When I'm talking, I use myself as an example.
Oh, Miss Gloria has captain.
I cannot be using Legady's Benz. My dad is using Legady's Benz, and I'm looking for limousine guy. It should be balanced.
The balance.
You should also aim that, okay, when I marry this guy, let's plan and have the limousine. Not comparing. See, your friends can deceive you.
Yeah.
I have a friend those days. He would tell me, my mom told me when they were in school, there's this classmate, Charles, in Uniben. Every day when he comes to school, guess what I eat? Guess what I eat? Chicken and chips. Chicken and chips. It's chicken and chips. Chicken and chips.
Very trivial.
Auntie, and everybody wants to eat chicken and chips, and it wasn't common those days in Nigeria. People call it chips, but the right name is fries. Fries and chips.
Nutritional expert.
But the nutritional expert.
But this guy was deceiving everybody in the class. There is chicken and chips until the day Charles was sick. And when he vomited, lots of fufu smelling with egusi that is drawing. And everybody in class was, wow, where is the chicken and chips?
Oh, Jesus Christ, egusi there inside.
Why am I saying this? Why am I saying this? Ladies, be careful.
Be careful.
Your female folks will come and tell you, you know, my husband took me to Dominions yesterday. Oh my God. The ice cream.
Nothing come out.
My dear, epa, granuts, and kulikuli. You know, see.
Nothing come out.
She know, see. There's a lady they told me in this Port Harcourt. Every time she will say, oh, my husband is so lovely. My husband is this. She even use her money to buy car. And say the husband.
The car?
It's not bad. You can cover the shame of your husband. I love that. It's not bad. But using it to intimidate your friends is bad. And one day, the friends then plan to visit her without her knowing. And when they reach at the gate, they heard noise. So they did not knock. Lo and behold, the guy was packing this lady bag. Beat this girl, pump and play. The lady was kneeling, begging the man. What will I tell my friends? I'll be lying. And they opened the gate. They opened the gate and said, wow. So please, let's be real. Nobody cares if you are driving Mercedes. Nobody cares if you are driving
just live a good life.
Nobody cares if you are using iPhone, low phone, medium phone. Nobody cares. What people care of your well-being. How far? How well? Are you okay? If you're sucking garri in your house, fine. Casa place.
As long as you're happy.
People call it casa place.
Yeah.
And that is African food. Meanwhile, in outside Nigeria, they have their food. They cherish it. But here, we form. When you see that you're sucking garri, your friend is coming, you put it under the table. Oh, I just finished eating chicken and
that means those your friends are not real. If I'm talking garri now and you guys come to my house, will I hide it?
For what? It's African food.
And you're my friends, for crying out loud. So mind the friends you have.
Yes.
Mind your friends.
Even communication correct good manners.
Mind your friends. So if you're hiding the garri, it means your friends are questionable.
So you as a lady, choose your friend. I choose my friend. They don't choose me.
Yeah.
I choose my friend. When I see that you are not that type, you are not like me, I'll drop you. Sharp. I will drop you. I don't need to quarrel with you. The way my attitude and the way I lay with you, you will know that I'm not interested anymore. Even as a guy, you want to follow Wike's son. Meanwhile, you know that you cannot afford shirt that he's wearing. You know that now he's not even working. He's depending on the daddy's money. And you want to belong. You're not following them. Maybe you start taking tramadol, start taking to become a big boy.
You don't be on colors.
Calm down, yes, you be on colors. Calm down.
Colors, so
you have a future. So you need to calm down.
So the point is gamophobia can be resolved.
Yes.
Right from the root cause, which is the family.
Yes.
Because it recycles.
So to therapy treatment?
Yes, physiotherapy. You talk to the person.
Cognitive behavior therapy.
Is that a CBT you talked about?
Yes,
CBT.
Yeah.
But one thing with my profession, if you're dealing with somebody, I'm a trauma expert. If you're resolving somebody's trauma, the way I'll resolve your trauma won't be the way I'll resolve, because personalities are different.
Yes.
Realities are different. The reasons for what happened are different. So the root causes are different. So I don't know everybody's trauma right now, but to resolve it, the family should be okay. So when you are getting married, do it strategically. Make good choices.
Yes.
Fathers, teach your daughters and your sons what love truly is.
And patience.
Yes.
Don't rush.
Don't rush. You
We
must,
rush
like
into
I
marriage.
said earlier,
We rush
you
into
must not be
relationship,
married.
and at the end you regret it.
You must not be married though.
Yeah.
You can actually live a
Be
meaningful life.
relaxed.
No, you can live meaningful lives without marriage. But if you must marry, marry healthily. Let the marriage complete you.
Yeah.
Don't worry and be like my friend that has depreciated it. I have one friend I'm seeing on Facebook, a friend I had in my university days. My dear, marriage has finished that young lady. She used to be the most beautiful girl in our class. It shouldn't be. So anybody marry Mr. Wesley now should be going higher. Or Miss Gloria now. Hey, any man that marries her, first of all, let me assure you, you will be eating well. Your money will be multiplied.
See business again.
But people, any man coming for Miss Gloria should come correct, or the person will have me to contend because I'm coming to Delta that day to eat apple. Because the man has to come correct. The man has to come correct, please. Mr. Wesley, do you have anything to say before we end?
No, I think you've said it all. The therapy, the family, raising the children to understand what true love is.
Yes.
And then I even forgot society too.
Society.
Yeah, society shouldn't be forcing marriage down
Society.
people's.
They body shame people a lot.
These expectations have been there.
And then society makes it seem like if you're not married,
You're not
not complete. That's why I
You are
remove
nobody.
Mrs. from my name.
You are nobody.
You know, I should be. I'm not. Mrs. I don't want. You understand? Why is it that Mrs. has to define women? You know.
No. In abroad, there's nothing like Mrs.
No. Or some people that will be doctors, they will not say put Doctor Mrs. Why? You know.
Also, we should learn to relax.
Relax.
Yeah.
Society should stop forcing marriage.
Learn to relax. Be at peace with yourself. First.
You must marry.
Marry the good one.
Yes, if you must marry, let it be okay.
Yeah.
Marry well.
Very well.
So all the people forcing Mr. Wesley to marry, we are sampling the girls. As the doctor of happiness and Miss Gloria, my friend, we are sampling because he's a good man.
Nutritional test.
And the first test is nutritional test.
Every other thing shall be added.
Because the girl is coming for the ride of a lifetime, so she has to come correct. Yeah. So if we should stop forcing my friend to marry you, we are taking our time.
I think you are not helping him by saying that. You are not happy here, I must tell you the truth.
People should leave Mr. Wesley.
We want him to marry.
But it's not by force.
It's not only women that have menopause, men also do. Now, please. Now, it's happening. It's no more. Our forefather, when my grandfather as 90 can give, can pregnant a girl of 15 years. It's not David and Solomon time. Now, because of our health, things we eat, our environment, our culture, man should marry. Once you are marriageable age as a man, try and settle down. I know
he needs to do it right.
I know it's not easy now. To look for a good man is not easy. Well. But sometimes, doctor, let me tell you, and what also causes it, that men have fear in commitment is choice.
Choice now. When they want a slim girl in the body of a fat lady,
a chubby lady.
The character you want is in a fat lady, and then you want is
slim.
You're mentally attracted to a fat girl, while you're physically attracted to a slim girl. So it's a confusion.
Yes.
Then I say, girl, you that is even telling Uncle Wesley to marry. Let me even come to your own case.
Okay, you are free.
I'm not forcing her to marry Shao because I'm enjoying her now. So any man that is coming, if you're coming to make her to become a shadow of herself, I mean, carry your wall and go, carry your marriage and go. But why are you? I know that men are coming because you're a full package. So what is making you not to, agree to them.
Yes.
Someone I know.
Some of them are coming, but some of them are gold diggers.
We
They want to reap where they know
So
Lots of
yeah, and she's
Ah,
actually
yeah,
doing very well
Go
for
with
herself.
and I don't want to pay bills.
Cheers.
I want to pay bills, but it
Unsupport.
should be 20, 30, 70. The man got the 70, I got the 30.
Yeah, that's
Because
hypergamy
guys-
now. Which is as old as mankind. That's hypergamy. The man
Women would
should
marry
be
up.
the head. Yes, let's marry up.
And a guy came for me, Auntie Joma, let me just tell you. Early this year, someone to introduce the guy. And you know one thing I hate about introducing a guy to me? You know that the auntie have this, the father have this, she's this. I don't like it. Let the friendship come natural.
Yeah.
Like me, if I'm in a relationship, it will even reach 1 year before you know my kind of thing I do. That is my kind of person. So when they introduce this guy to me, after they've told the guy heaven and earth, the guy wants to see me by fire, he want to marry me by all means. I
And
said,
they'll
okay.
be in a rush.
And I said, okay, come, tell the guy to come and visit me. And the guy came. Auntie Joma, I just asked a simple question. What do you do for a living? I'm contract. I'm contract. I said, okay, where in total? I said, okay, you're a contractor.
A contractor.
You're a
But you
contractor.
said
to
I'm
total.
contract.
I said, okay. I said, okay. What are your future plans? Like from today to next year, what do you plan? What do you see yourself doing? What do you see yourself doing? And the guy could not express himself. The guy did not, Auntie Joma, this guy did not utter any word.
You see?
And you want me to
So
marry
he
that
just
guy?
came to the gold. You know, in
So,
the past,
I have to be careful because growing up, my grandma made me to know.
It's
My
very
grandmother
sad
made
that
me
men
to know
want
that
to go
good
marry
husband
women that are higher than
is
them now.
sugar. Bad husband is bitter leaf.
Yes, that's against the natural order of things. When a man wants to marry a woman that is richer than him, and then come to control the woman and make the woman, go down, it means it's not healthy.
I'm told that there are women who have money, they are well off, and actually want men who run errands for them.
That's not marriage.
Why should a woman should?
That's not healthy. That's not healthy. The woman should be the.
I want a man
leader.
that two of us will grow together. We'll do business together. We should be 50-50 as in,
We discussed
our
it
level should
sometime.
be
That's not what I
equal.
really want. I don't want a man that will
We become a
lower
slave.
than me, a slave. No, it's not
No,
healthy.
now why should I slave my
The man
husband?
should be the leader.
The man should be the leader.
And then why is
not
it that
be a gold
what's
digger.
this current trend of men not wanting to do court marriage? It's a red flag too. That's another cause of gamophobia. No, that's still gamophobia. And it's another cause of gamophobia.
Auntie Joma, why is that some ladies are gold digger?
Exactly.
I have a case when the lady came into this guy life with nothing.
Oh,
She has nothing
because
to
they will be
offer. And
okay,
this
because
guy,
of alimony.
and this guy is already made. He's a self-made guy before he married this lady.
And perhaps from a powerful family.
And, yes, and they are good. And along the line, the lady, what she wanted, you can't get what you can't eat your cake and have it. You have to take life easy. See, I was telling somebody, I said I have a brother that I wish is like Indian. I will marry him. Why? He's a person that if you are calm and you give him food, he's a lovable man. If you want 1 million today, he's going to give it to you. It's your attitude. It's the way you flow with him. You won't know when he will give you that money.
You see, so men.
So this lady now filed a divorce on this guy, and is asking for this guy property.
So that's why you got married in the first place.
He's asking for this guy property.
Because after, when you
all the properties,
in court marriage,
the one
if
in
you don't want
abroad,
a
the
woman,
one in
you
UK,
do
everywhere, in
alimony.
Nigeria. And lo and behold, when they checked the year that this guy bought this house,
was before the marriage?
it was like 15 years before the marriage, 10 years, 5 years before the marriage. So the lady did not bring anything to the table. Me and you did not buy house. So why will I give you my house? And
So,
the court told her
alimony is
that we
another reason
cannot
why
give
men
you
are afraid of
anything
marriage.
because
You're
you did not
fearing that
offer anything.
when you commit to this person and you legalize it, and then when it doesn't work,
That's that
you understand? Yes, it doesn't work. The man, has to still pay alimony. So which is not safe.
Just like court marriage is very good. For example, now if you are living in Nigeria,
No, it's still good.
eh?
In a healthy situation.
If you
Marry somebody that has something to lose.
if you show your church,
So as I am now, am I going to ask my ex-husband for alimony? How much does he
it's
have?
that court wedding that will show that you are married.
Marry somebody that has something to lose. So am I going to ask my ex-husband for alimony? How much does he have?
No.
So the point is, marry somebody that has something to lose.
I don't even pray for that for me, but court wedding is good. There are many advantages of court wedding. There are also disadvantages. No, it's good for
I
you.
think we should end
Because
it like
even-
some people will run away.
Because even if you are traveling now,
No, if we
as
told
a
this
married man, you must show it.
See, Auntie Glo, if we told this
Like
line,
Dubai now. Dubai said even if
No,
you're
but
a
that is
married
the
man, you
legalized
start your
marriage.
marriage certificate, they can't give you visa. Visiting visa now.
I will feel
In
that.
No, I think I will do prenuptial agreement. See, I like court marriage, but I'm not
Social media
interested
is
in a man.
involved now in
I'm
your
not
visa
very much.
pursuing. So if you can't feel single,
They'll go and check my
they will
Facebook.
ask. Yes, there's a paper
Ask me
where you
am I
feel.
right
There's
there.
where you feel for your social media. They will say feel 2 or 3 of your social media accounts,
Wow.
and they check and see you carrying baby and be, celebrating your wife, and you feel you are single. My brother, nothing for you.
No, but again, let's call a spade a spade. Court marriage is good as long as if you're scared like that, then you can have prenuptial agreement. Like me, if you write it down, like me, if I want to marry, I'll still do court. I will do court marriage, but I'm not going to end the marriage and start asking for the man's property.
No, now.
What's that? Okay, no.
I love that.
Let's be healthy. Let the marriage just be healthy. I don't need your
It's
money.
those gold diggers.
You understand? Just be good. I think we've come to the end.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I want to specially thank Miss Gloria. But I've always known that Miss Gloria will be in my corner. I knew she will come. She has always
has so much to
supported therapy with Dr. IJ. Thank you, Auntie
Thank
Glo.
you.
And she spoke so well.
Yeah.
Wife material 1,000. If I was a man,
already.
to be sincere, I would have married Auntie Glo long ago. Since I came to Jefta, especially, you will not understand what a foodie is capable of. And then Mr. Wesley, thank you, sir. Mr. Wesley is another person that is always also by my corner.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Mr. Wesley is always there, always a reliable friend and ally. Thank you, sir. And surprisingly, he's my oga at the top.
Calm down.
But he still supports therapy with Dr. IJ. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
so
thank
much.
you, everyone.
Thank
for listening and for watching.
Thank you
for watching. Please don't be afraid of marriage. Marriage is sweet.
It's sweet.
A good marriage. It's just to
Let me marry
resolve
someone
the
like
trauma. Just marry a good man
Like me.
and a good woman. We love you. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. See you again.